Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on the video. Kind of ambiguous title. I have decided that I want to start a new series. As you know, I'm huge into music. You've probably seen my ranking of 150 albums, and I'm getting close on 200 albums now in my collection. But before I wanted to do that, I wanted to get really specific on this ranking because I feel like that video got a lot of attention because people like arbitrary music ranking videos. Shout out Jackie for that statement there. But I wanted to be more detailed as I can in going through the albums that I have. And I think it's not fair when I look at some of the albums and I know the history and the lore more of the album, but I don't know that about every single album I own. So I thought as a way to keep making content and also, gain more insight on some of the music I own instead of just spending a bunch of money on these, discs, is to actually learn about each album. So I'm announcing that I'm going to somehow I'm putting myself up to the challenge to create 200 videos going an analysis in every single album I own. And then at the end of all 200 videos, I will then rank all of them, and the ranking video will hopefully be a lot shorter, take me a little bit less work, because I'll already kind of know and give a score to every album throughout the videos, which I know is so silly and such a weird project, but I think it'll be really fun. I think I'm, as you can tell, I'm a music junkie, and I love listening to this stuff. So I think it'll be a really good time, and I hope people enjoy it or tune in for whatever album that you're interested in. So the rankings of each video will be a little bit about each album. So for example, I'll go in alphabetical order. This will probably be the first album, ABBA, and I will rank them on 3 different categories out of 5 points. First category is going to be the songs overall that I liked. So if there's 10 songs and I liked 7 of them, that's 70%. I'll make a mathematical equation that will make sure it's out of 5 points. The second category is going to be the context. So I'm going to research each album a little bit, maybe a little bit about the band, what was going in the creative process of this time, what are the meanings of some of the songs. And then the final thing is going to be album art, which I know is kind of silly and arbitrary as like its own third category, but I think it's pivotal. I used it in my last ranking video of isn't conceptually an art album? Does the picture do something? And I think that's a valid score to add to it. So some high score you can get is 15. If it's a 15 out of 15, that means I liked every single song. The context was absolutely resonant to me, and I thought it was just so awesome that they created that medium within that time. And then of course that the album cover is pretty cool. Since these videos, I probably won't pop them out once a week. And if I even did do that once a week, it'd be 200 weeks. That would take a long time. So it's going to be a very, very long journey of this. So I hope you enjoy along the process of me going through this. But yeah, just wanted to update on that. I'm really looking forward to all the other content that the other people on this channel are going to put forward. I love working with Jackie, Kai, Leon, Claire. Hopefully there'll be more videos where we get to, be together and do some more funny content. And there'll be other content I'll slip in between here, but this will be something stable to just creatively put my mind to while I'm living here. So yeah, thanks again. This is a really weird video, kind of just an introduction mostly. Look forward to that. Like, comment, subscribe as per usual. And thank you so much. I hope to see y'all soon.